Check number 22. On a scale of 1 to 10, shouldn't customer service be an 11? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Walk into any Town & Country and you'll feel welcome right away. We're your neighbors. If you're a customer, we'll probably even call you by name. It's just what neighbors do. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Welcome back to Sullivan. Stan Stevens along with you here for KSMO Sports. Don't forget, for those listening in, we got Blues hockey and late bases coming up right after Tiger basketball. They take on the Utah Mammoth tonight, and then tomorrow we have doubleheader with Missouri basketball, and then Blues hockey at Las Vegas at night. So you got a lot of sports this weekend, starting right now with the second half of this game between Sullivan and Salem. Don't forget, On the Spot Auto Glass does exactly what the name says. They change out your auto glass on the spot. Check them out on Facebook or call 573-247-3608. When you need auto glass, count on them at On the Spot Auto Glass. On the inbound, Sullivan takes it right to the hole. A foul as Peyton Milady gets fouled by Gavin Sapa, his second. He'll go to the line to shoot two here to start this third quarter. And his first free throw, it is good. Just underway here in the third quarter. Lady has another one coming, and this one is also good. 6 of 8 from the stripe are the Eagles. Salem Tigers 4 of 6 from the stripe in this game. Here's Thomas with it. Over to Cunningham. Left side pass to Gaps, back to Cunningham. Thought about the three. Instead gives it over to Thomas. 2-3 zone right now for Sullivan. Hit into Sapaw, trying to get it to Wofford. Sapaw kicks it out to Gaps. Beyond three, goes out to Cunningham. Salem not in any big hurry to score here. They've got the big lead of 29 points already. Wofford down to Sapaw, kicks it outside to Thomas. Thomas to Cunningham. Takes that three-pointer, and it's good. Well set up by the Salem Tigers. Moved it from corner to corner, inside to out. And Cunningham had no one near him when he shot. He hits the three 1 minute into this, the third quarter. 49-17. Salem with the lead. Pass right side to Blankenship. Blankenship on the perimeter. Looking inside. Nobody there. Goes back to Taves. Out between the circles. Taves trying to get away from Thomas. Man-to-man coverage by Salem in this game. And it has been half-court man-to-man. Pass inside. Stolen away by the Tigers. And here they come the other way. Here's Wofford, back outside the Gaps. Gaps turns, moves back on the perimeter out to Cunningham. Out between the circles, right side pass to Thomas in the corner. Looking inside, nothing there. Goes down to Cunningham, to inside, intended for Wofford, but that ball is actually stolen away by the Eagles. As Tigers try to force it into Wofford. Ball went off of his leg, or maybe his hand as he reached out for it, but anyway, it's deflected, and then Sullivan able to get it. 6:21 to go third quarter. Tays looking, trying to get to Garner, can't. Now gets it to Milady. Milady guarded by Cunningham. Cunningham stumbles a little bit. Milady kicks it outside. Tays with a three-pointer. It's off the rim. Kicks out high, and then two Tigers run into each other, and Thomas brings down the rebound. Gaps and Cunningham ran into each other. Now Thomas outside the Gaps, open for the three, takes it off the rim, no good. Brought down by Blankenship. 5:55 to go. Over to Muir, who gives it back to Blankenship. On the perimeter, Milady from the student section to Garner, now to Tays. Beyond that three-point line, and Tays tried to get it back to Garner and threw it out of bounds. Right into the Eagle bench. That'll give Salem Tigers the ball back. on their 16th turnover of the game. Second here in the second half. Cunningham over to Thomas. Salem in their Carolina blue uniforms with the white numbers. Quick three put up by Cunningham did not go, and Blankenship brings down the rebound. Down the other way. Blankenship goes to the middle of the floor. Ball tipped. It goes right in the hands of Chomure. Underneath the Garner, and he lays it in. Salem thought they had a steal and were taken up off the floor. Really all went up in the offensive zone. Cunningham, double team, trying to fire it in. Another steal now by Sullivan. They bring it all the way down, laying it up, and missing that layup was Tomure. Gavin Sapaw slaps it off to Gap. She tries to put it up, and Gap is called for a charge. His second foul. Raid's so good at eluding charges because he angles his body, but that time he didn't get a chance to do so as he was under the basket. And with 4:52 to go in the half, 4:52 to go in the third quarter, Salem still leads it by 30. Bounce pass underneath, all alone was Mullady. He lays it in. Well done by the Eagles. And Coach Patterson wants to call a timeout. Mullady with an easy lay-in. He's got 9. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson. That timeout called is brought to you by your friends over at American Family Insurance. Your agent, Jonas Schaefer. Remember, if you'd like to see him, stop by 1104 South Main Street at the Crossroads. Jonas Schaefer at American Family Insurance. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
Hi, I'm Willie Strader and proud to be part of this community. For all your insurance needs, call me at 573-729-4941.
Speaking of Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, they sponsored our start of the third quarter. Willie Strader, your agent, 573-729-4941. For the ball right now, Braden Gapsch. 49-21 our score. Out it goes to Wofford. They're being outscored 6-3 here in the third quarter. But they're not in any big hurry with a substantial lead. Here's Gapsch trying to drive in. He's fouled. I believe Tomure will pick that one up as he kind of leaned in. For Spencer Tomure, that'll be his first. Inbounded again to Gapsch, does Thomas, with 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Gapsch takes a 7-footer, trying to bank it in. It did not go. And Blankenship brings down his 6th rebound of the night. Here's Tomure firing it all the way across to Blankenship for a long three. It's good. And then a foul called underneath. And then a foul called underneath on Sullivan, and now it's going to be on Gardner, and that'll be his 4th. He took Gavin Sapaw right off his feet. And they counted the basket. Now it's a 25-point Salem Tiger lead. They had as much as a 31-point lead. In the corner, Tyson Connors, his three-pointer, no good. But why Salem's shooting three, I still don't know. Bringing it down is Oldham. Long pass the other way. Now Blankenship another three, and that one's good, and suddenly the Eagles are on fire. Salem has come out lackadaisical in this third quarter with a big lead. They have not had the intensity they did to start out the game. Still, 22-point lead. Tigers need to start getting some intensity back. Ball off of the Sullivan Eagle player on the pass by Wofford. Eagles have made some adjustments. But Salem not moving as much as they did early on in the game. Here's Gapsch getting double teamed. Fires the ball in the corner. Connors back to Thomas. Lincoln all the way down. He lays it in. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson. He needs a 30-second break to talk to his troops. And we'll take a 30-second break. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Give him a call, 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
On behalf of Carrie Patton and the entire staff at Town & Country Bank, we wish you a Christmas season filled with joy and good cheer. We thank you for your business and wish you a prosperous new year filled with good health and happiness. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from your locally owned Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back to Sullivan. Don't forget your friends at Technology Junkyard are proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Get in touch with Chris if you need repair service for your TV or computer. They also do recycling and repurposing services. And if you want to find out more about his refurbished monitors that are incredible at a very, very affordable price, give a call, 573-453-0418, Technology Junkyard in Salem. Proud to support your Tigers. 3 or 2 to go, third quarter. It is a 24-point lead for the Salem Tigers. They've been outscored 12-5 in this third quarter. Salem was going to do a full court press. They back off, going to half-court defense, allowing Blankenship to come up. Blankenship with 12 points, leading the Eagles. He's followed by Milady, who has 9. Pass almost stolen away by Thomas as Tomier tried to get it to Milady. Tipped out of bounds by Lincoln. Right at the Eagle bench. Milady trying to inbound it, does to Blankenship, guarded by Wofford. Handing it off to Milady. Milady beyond 3. Getting it back to Tomier. Tomier guarded by Gapsch. Tomier is going to be fouled, I guess, by Gapsch. Well, that was a very weak call. Braden Wright with Tomier all the way. Did not see any contact. If there was, it was so minute. But they called a foul. He's got now 3, and now a foul called on Wofford. Salem will have 4 fouls here in the third quarter as he tried to reach in for the steal off Blankenship. That'll be his second. Lady trying to get it in. Bounces it off of Thomas with 2:35 to go, third quarter. So the Eagles will be in the bonus should Salem foul again here in this third quarter. The inbound comes to Blankenship. Blankenship top of the key. Right side pass to Tomier. Tomier out near center court gives it back to Blankenship. Left side pass to Tays. Tays guarded there by Wofford. On top, it goes to Oldham. Oldham checked in for Garner when he got his 4th foul. Then we get Tomier. His short jumper's too short. Brought down by Thomas. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Pass in the corner to Wofford. Back to Thomas. Back to Wofford. Inside to Sapaw. Sapaw off the glass. Missed everything. It comes down the hands of Milady. Tried to hit the glass. Didn't even do that. Now the other way. Laying it up and missing that one was Tays and brought down by Connors. Tays had a hard line to the basket. Just missed it all. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. 51-27. Here's Thomas outside to Wofford. Now to Connors. Tyson right at the top of the key. Now to Gapsch. Gapsch double team to Connors. Connors wants to take another 3. He does. Missed that one. Gets his own rebound to the hole. Takes it up and puts it home. Tyson Connors got his own rebound. Took it right to the hole and puts it in. 53-27. 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Tomier between the circles now here. Got Sullivan. Giving that ball to Oldham. Back to Tomier. Quick three-pointer. It's good. His first points of the night. And it's 53-30 at 23 points. Salem Tiger lead with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Thomas trying to get around. One man does. Flips it up and in. Got around Tays very nicely as they're trying to set a pick, and it worked good enough. 40 seconds to go. 55-30 our score. Pass left side to Blankenship. Goes in the corner. Milady trying to make his way to the paint. Does. Puts it up. Missed it. Brought down by Sapaw. Gives it off to Gapsch with 25 seconds to go. Now down to Connors. He hangs on to it. No pressure on him. Back to Gapsch with 20 seconds near center court. Watching the clock is Braden Gaps, just holding on to the ball, standing still. Now makes his first move with 10 seconds over to Thomas. Thomas to Whopper in the corner, down the 5, back to Gaps. Gaps a quick 3. Hit, pinballs out, no good. Tipped by safe ball. It did not go. And we played 3 as the Sullivan Eagles responded with 15 points in that third quarter. But the Tigers got 9, and they lead it by a score of 55-30 after 3 quarters of play. We'll take a minute and come right back with the fourth quarter of action. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
New Year's savings are going on now at Napa Auto Parts store in Salem. Check this out. Seafoam starting at $8.99 each. Power Service, your choice for $10.49 each. Gunk Brake Parts Cleaners starting at $3.89 each. And Rain-X Chemicals starting at $5.79 each. Stop by Napa Auto Parts store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Or give them a call at 573-729-4156.
At Four Rivers Community Health Center, we provide compassionate care for the whole family. From routine checkups and chronic condition management to dental care and behavioral health services to support your overall well-being. With locations in Rolla, St. Robert, Salem, and now in Cuba, quality care is closer than you think. Schedule your appointment online at fourrivers.org. Call or text 573-426-4455. At Four Rivers, we're more than healthcare. We're your partner in health.
And welcome back to Sullivan. The Salem License Office is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 1104 South Main Street in the Crossroads, 573-729-8305. Find out about all licensing you might need for your vehicle, your truck, boat, or maybe even to get that UTV. Yep, we've got to have some licenses. Check it out at Salem License Office, or for your real ID, they can help you out there too. Salem License Office in Salem. Ball stolen away by the Eagles. Here's Blankenship. He walks with the ball. He took 4 steps. Boy, that was crazy. And that is just the third turnover for the Eagles in the second half after having 14 in that first one. In the corner, here's Wofford. All the way across to Cunningham, down to Hallinar on the baseline. Hallinar to Sapal off the glass and missed it, gets his own rebound and scores. Sapal had no points in that third quarter. Neither did Gaps, as the Tigers got outscored, as we mentioned, 15-9. Bounce pass on top to Garner, who's back in the game with 4 fouls. Left side pass. Driving down is Milady. Milady to the paint. Missed the layup and brought down by Sapal. I tried to finger roll that one up there. Didn't go. Here's Gaps beyond 3 to Cunningham for 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. Hallinar battled for it, but Blankenship brings it down. 57-30 the score. With the ball right now, Milady trying to dance his way in. Goes to Tamur. Tamur back to Milady and had it knocked out of his hands by Braden Gaps as he went up to shoot. Good defensive play by Braden. Didn't do anything but knock the ball out of his hands as Gardner goes to the baseline. They inbound it. They do in a corner out to Blankenship. And now an offensive foul called on Garner, I believe, and that'll be it. He's done. He is fouled out of the game, and I don't even know why he was pushing off underneath the basket. He finishes with 2 points and a rebound, with 6:35 to go in regulation. 57-30. Salem on top. Cunningham over to Gaps. Quick long pass down to Ragsdale. Ragsdale stops. Back to Gaps. Gaps over to Cunningham. Eleanor in the corner waiting for it, and Cunningham does not throw it, and he walks with the ball. Couple indecisions here by Salem on passes have cost them a couple turnovers. 27-point lead for Salem with 6:10 to go in regulation. With that ball right now, Milady. Milady's had a good game, 9 points. Stolen away by Sapal. Sapal will take it down and lay it up and in. Tigers only their third steal against Sullivan, who's turned the ball over now 5 times, including that one on a foul. And now the ball tipped off by Cunningham, off of Milady, another turnover. With Salem up by 29, 5:47 to go. Hedrick checks in. Hallinar in. Thomas. Cunningham. They only got 4 guys on the floor now, Ragsdale. Thompson comes down, gives it to Hallinar, to the paint, to the hole. 7-footer, missed it. Bring down the ball is Blankenship. The other way. He gets it off to Tomuir at center court. 5.5 to go. Pass taken down by Oldham in the corner. Goes to Tolliver, who's in the game for the first time. He takes a 3. It pinballs around, won't go. Put back up by Oldham. It goes down. Count the basket and the foul. Oldham out jumped Lincoln Thomas. Forced the foul on Lincoln. And he'll get the free throw as well. He got inside position, got that ball, and Lincoln was kind of left out, hanging high and dry. 59-33 the score. Thomas will bring it up for the Salem Tigers. Goes in the corner to Hedrick, to the paint, to the hole, trying to flip it up. He does, draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Isaac saw the opening, took it there, and the foul called on Blankenship. Salem did not have a free throw in that third quarter. This will be the first free throws of the second half, and Hedrick misses it. Salem 4 of 7 right now. If Isaac can put this one in and get on the board. And he does not. Ball missed, but he gets his own rebound. Hedrick fires it underneath just to Ragsdale. He can't get it to go, and Hallinar puts it up. He can't get it to go. One more time, underneath by Hedrick. Hedrick had 2 cracks at it. Ragsdale had a crack at it. Don't want to get it to go down. 5:02 to go, and Hedrick gets fouled there by Oldham, and he'll go back to the line. And this free throw is, again, no good. Exactly the same, too. He's hit the back rim, the front rim, and it bounced out. All 3 have done exactly the same thing. Back up 6 inches. It'll go in. Next one. This one's too short. Gets his own rebound. To the hole. Lays it up. Missed it. Hallinar gets it. He's fouled. Well, the Tigers have just dominated the boards here on this last possession. Last 2 possessions. Oldham again with a foul, and now Hallinar misses the free throw. This has been a big problem for the Salem Tiger basketball teams. The girls struggling with their free throws, and now the boys back under 50%. Another free throw, it's missed, and a lane violation called or a foul called on Ragsdale. Foul's going to be called on Hayden, his 3rd. Salem 0 for 6 in this 4th quarter. They are 4 out of 12. That's 33%. Yeah, not going to get you a lot. Back the other way, another steal by Hallinar. Cross to Hedrick, trying to lay it in. He does. He is on the board. (61-33) our score. Ball on top to Blankenship. Blankenship giving it there to Breen, who's back in the game. Now to Tomuir to the paint. Tomuir's going to be fouled en route. Not a shooting foul. Foul's going to be called on Ryan Hallinar. Shannon Berry checks in, as does Alton May. With 4:23 to go. Everybody getting a chance to see some action tonight. Tolliver inbounds it, trying to drive in is Oldham. Oldham trying to get the shot up, kicks it outside to Breen. Ball stolen away by Cunningham. Cunningham then is tripped up, but no call. He'll get the steal, and then another turnover as the ball trickled out of bounds. Ryan got that steal, and it looked like he got tripped up by the Eagle player. Maybe he did not. He just tripped over his feet. But from our angle, sure did look like he got under the feet of the Eagle player. Now foul's going to be called on Ragsdale again, as the pass went to Caleb Kwok. His first action of the game. Now 4 fouls on Hayden Ragsdale. Connors will check in for Ragsdale with 3:57 to go. Salem up by 28. Pass comes into Breen. Guarded by Alton May. Breen down near center court. Starts his drive, gets cut off by Alton. Goes left side to Kwok. Kwok looking inside, fires it there for Tolliver. Kicks it back outside to Jenkins. Jeremiah Jenkins. Back inside it goes to Kwok. His shot missed and brought down by Berry. Fires that out to Tiger player who gets just run over. That's Hedrick. And he'll go back to the line to shoot two. Big rebound by Dan and Berry, and he hit Hedrick with a perfect pass. Hedrick will have a chance to shoot some more free throws. He's 0 for 4. Usually a very good free throw shooter. Free throw is no good. Next free throw, and this one also no good. Brought down by Breen. Salem 0 for 8 in this third quarter. Kicking outside. Here's Kwok. Kwok trying to circle to the paint. Puts it up. Count the basket, and he draws the foul. So Kwok gets on the board as Connors will get his second foul. He was late reacting off the baseline. And when he got out there, Kwok had already gone up. And Tyson just barely made contact, but they'll give him the opportunity to shoot the extra shot. And that is no good. Battle for brought down by Hedrick, and a foul called on Sullivan. And guess what? Hedrick will shoot some more free throws, I believe. So Hedrick has 4 rebounds of 2 points. 6 free throw opportunities. A foul, by the way, called on Jenkins. And he's going to shoot 2 more. That one's good. The crowd gives him a standing ovation. The Salem crowd does. He has a big grin on his face. 62-35. Salem with a very safe lead, and this one does not go down. Brought down by Oldham. One of those nights. 62-35, 27-point lead for Salem. Breen out near center court, giving it to Jeremiah Jenkins. He gives it to Tolliver, out beyond 3, trying to drive the paint. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Their 6th steal, and a pass by Hedrick to Cunningham behind him. And another turnover for the Salem Tigers. They took off the floor, and the pass to Cunningham was a good 5 feet behind him from Isaac Hedrick. For the ball right now, it is Tolliver. Tolliver hanging on to it, trying to get away from Berry. Goes outside, stolen away by Alton May. Here's May underneath, trying to get to Hedrick. That ball missed everything. Came off the backboard, and now Jenkins on the baseline fires it right into the hands of the Salem Tigers. Starting to get a little ugly and chippy here. Officials are calling timeout with 2:23 to go to allow a player to come in for Sullivan. They might be changing up a couple players. This is going to be a JV player they'll bring it in. Cruz Carey. Ten turnovers for Salem in the second half of different varieties. For the ball right now, Connors back to Cunningham, 2:10 to go. Salem will win. Get their 9th win of the season as Connors has it, trying to circle, and that ball's knocked out of bounds by Blake Tolliver. Tolliver dove for that ball and tried to steal it away, but knocked it into the front row of the seats on the floor level. Inbound comes to Cunningham. Gonna get back to Alton May. May in the paint to the hole. Scoops it up, trying to get it to go, and he is fouled with 1:52 to go. Salem will have more free throws. This will be Alton May's first opportunity to get on the board. And his free throw is no good. .152 left. Next one, no good again. Brought down by Kwok. Across it goes to Cruz. Carey. Cruz carry with it. Out on top to Kwok. Right side pass to Jenkins. Jenkins stumbles with it. Salem steals another one. The other way, Connors. Connors has the ball, trying to get it across, gets it to Hedrick. Hedrick underneath is trying to drive with it, and he turns the ball over on a travel. And really sloppy at this point. The Salem guaranteed the win with only a minute 25 to go. We'll go to 9-5 on the year. Pass to Jenkins, handing the ball off to Breen. Back to Jenkins. Wide open toward the basket. Missed a shot, brought down by Hedrick. That has been a big issue for the Eagles tonight. Missed layups and missed two-footers. They have missed a bunch of them. Alt May with it, down to a minute left to go in this ball game. And again, we'll be home next Friday to host the Ava Bears in their first SCA game of the year. And we'll have that on KSMO AM 1340 and FM 95.7 and video stream on KSMO Media. That's KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Now Alt May going in for the drive, gets hit from behind and driven down. He is hit by Tolliver. With 41 seconds left, and Alt will shoot two more free throws. Not a good percentage in this fourth quarter for Salem. Let's see if Alt can help that out. That free throw is good. Two for 13 right now in this fourth quarter. That one's no good. And goes off the hands of the Eagles. Salem still has it. Salem is 6 for 20. 30% on the night. Connors trying to get in, does to Hedrick. Trying to go back to Connors. Connors puts a short jumper up. It won't fall. And it's brought down by Kwok, and a foul's going to be called on Connors, and that'll put Kwok at the line with 31 seconds. Very ugly fourth quarter here at Sullivan. Salem with a 63-35 lead. Salem has outscored Sullivan 8-5 in this fourth quarter. Lots of turnovers and steals, but a lot of missed shots. Free throw's good by Kwok as they forfeited the first one on a lane violation. 63-36. Cunningham has it with 20 seconds to go, trying to get away from Breen. In the corner, here's Barry, trying to dance his way in. Can't. Back to Cunningham. 14 seconds left. It looks like both teams are just going to let him run it out. Down to 7, and that's the way it is going to end. 63-36, Salem wins it over the Eagles. Go to 9-5 on the year, and they'll take on Ava next Friday in SCA play. They'll have the whole week off to prepare for that SCA game. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Life is a series of moments. Big moments, small moments, moments you want to bottle up so they can last forever. At Edward Jones, we want to make the most of all of them. Whether you're planning for a trip of a lifetime, retirement, or just need some everyday advice along the way. That's why an Edward Jones financial advisor like me works with you to build strategies for today and tomorrow. Life is for living. Let's partner through all of it. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Leah Nash. Call me or Joe Brand at Edward Jones, 573-729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Dent County Farm Supply is a proud supporter of Salem Tigers with feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, everything you need for the home as well as the farm. Stop on by and check it out. They're locally owned at 1716 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Dent County Farm Supply, proud to support your Tigers, and also discount bins at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Check them out for those incredible values you'll find throughout the entire store. Or call them up to find out more information about how discount bins works. 573-543-2113. Remember, they're closed on Thursdays to restock and open again Friday mornings with unbelievable deals. But they get cheaper and cheaper as each day goes on. So Wednesdays, you get some incredible bargains. Check it out at Discount Bins on Highway 3272 East in Salem, Missouri. Interesting game to a point, but then kind of got a little sloppy there in the second half. Salem Tigers built that big lead up, have really done a great job, and had a 46-15 lead at halftime. And then kind of got a little bit sloppy themselves, allowed Sullivan to outscore them 15-9 in the third quarter, but then the Salem Tigers just finished it off. They were in no big hurry to shoot the ball in the fourth quarter, and again got sloppy as some of the subs came in, and so just didn't look very, very good near the end of the game. And of course, the game was already decided, so it just wasn't as crisp as it should have been. But you really like to see the guys just keep going, making the good passes and following up on the things, get some steals and then throw the ball away in a pass. And just didn't look real crisp for some of the guys coming off the bench. So hopefully they get a chance to play some more and get right in the flow with everything else. But it's a good game tonight for the Salem Tigers. Really came out strong, and that's what we have talked about with Coach Patterson. Tigers came out strong against Osage, got that lead, and that propelled them to the win. Came out tonight, outscored Sullivan that first quarter 24-4, and really took off 4 threes in that first quarter, 2 more threes in the second quarter. Really, really set the stage for that game. Now, grant you, Sullivan responded with 3 threes in the second quarter of their own. They finished with 5 threes on the night. Salem Tigers finished with 7 threes on the night and won this one pretty handily by a score of 63-36. Leading scorer in the game was Gavin Sapaw with 16. He's followed by Braden Gaps with 12. Tyson Connors finished with 11 points in the contest, 9 for Lincoln Thomas, 6 for Ryan Cunningham, 3 each for Isaac Hedrick, and 3 for Eli Wofford. A couple of points for Ryan Hallinar and 1 point for Alton May in the game. He made one of the 2 free throws in that fourth quarter of the 14 shot by the Salem Tigers. That's not good. That's just not good shooting there at all. 29 rebounds by Salem in the game. Sullivan had 24 rebounds, and a lot of that came in the fourth quarter as well. Sullivan shot a lot better from the free throw line. They were 8 of 12. That's 67%. Salem finishes with a 30% shooting percentage. 20, as I mentioned, lots of turnovers. 26 for Sullivan in that game, and they really didn't have many in that third quarter. They only had like 3 or 4 for most of the third quarter, but then things got, as I mentioned, kind of got really ugly in that fourth quarter. Salem Tigers finished with 14. They only had 4 turnovers in that first half, and they got a little sloppy in that second half. 15 steals in the game for Salem, just 3 for Sullivan. The scorer for the Eagles was Andrew Blankenship with 12, 9 points for Peyton Milady. That is followed up by Hayden Oldham with 5, and 3 points each for Caleb Kwok and Spencer Tomure. 2 points for Jared Tays, and 2 points for Mitchell Garner in the game before he fouled out. 6:35 left to go in the contest. So, one-sided contest tonight. Salem wins at 63-36. We'll come back and wrap things up in 2 minutes. From Sullivan, Missouri, Salem wins at 63-36. Back in 2 minutes, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
You want to teach your kid good money habits, but handing them a license to spend isn't smart. You need to easily manage where and how much they can spend, get alerts when they do, and have support to teach them money skills. Our student debit card account does all of that, and more, for ages 13 through 25. Their debit card can be added to their phone or smartwatch, and you can instantly move money and help manage their card in the app. Only at Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free! Having a special event at your business or a community event that needs to have a way to provide instructions to the public? TownScreen can help. They have portable 43-inch displays that can be custom programmed with a bright, high-definition display that can even be sponsored. These portable screens can be used indoors or out and can run up to 12 hours on a battery. So even if there's no electricity available, you are good to go. For more information, go to townscreen.com or call 636-338-1199. TownScreen.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
Hi, I'm Willie Strader and proud to be part of this community. For all your insurance needs, call me at 573-729-4941.
And welcome back to Sullivan. It's been a sweep for the Salem Tigers tonight as the freshmen won it 48-14. JV won 41-30, and the varsity wins it 63-36. So a nice trip home for the Salem Tigers, who will have the week off on the boys' side. They will be back in action when they take on the Ava Bears next Friday night, and we'll be there to bring that one to you on KSMO Media. And again, that'll be Ava Bears will be in town. That's an SCA contest, the first one of the season. It'll all get started at 6 o'clock with the JV action. Varsity game will follow. And again, that'll be on AM 1340 and FM 95.7. And also video streamed at KSRadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. The following week will be the St. James Tournament, in which we will not be covering that tournament on the radio. For the Lady Tigers, they'll be in Houston on Monday, and then Kabul on Tuesday in 2 key SCA games. For them, they already got a 1-0 record in the SCA as they beat Ava last night, and so they will have some SCA play coming up next week. So good luck to our Lady Tigers. They'll be in Houston on Monday and on Kabul Tuesday And again, good luck to Coach Woody and our Lady Tigers. Of course, the Bunker Eagles will be in action tomorrow. They'll be at Mountain View. The Lady Eagles will take on Alton. That'll be at 2:30, and then the boys will face Mountain Grove at 4 o'clock, and that will be, again, at Mountain View in the Legends Shootout. I don't know enough about the Legends Shootout, and to be honest with you, it's not something that I even knew existed, but in all honesty, it sounds like it could be a pretty good tournament with some pretty good teams. The Alton and Bunker game on the ladies' side, that should be a good rematch from when they had at Mountain Grove or the holiday tournament where Bunker did win that game. So that should be a very good game between those two very good teams. And both of the Bunker teams, by the way, are undefeated on the season. The boys are ranked number 1 in Class 1. The girls are ranked number 3. That's not too bad for a small school to have two teams in the top 5 in your class for the entire state. That's pretty doggone good. Well, tonight, Salem Tigers got off to that great start we'd already talked about, and they hung on after getting a 31-point lead at halftime and won it by 27, 63-36 over Sullivan. Hope you enjoyed the contest. We do have Blues coming up in just a moment for those who are waiting for that to come on. We did delay that contest. You'll hear the entire game coming your way. That'll be right when we send it back to Ben on the KSMO side. Do want to remind you, too, tomorrow Missouri Tigers will play in the afternoon, and then we will have for you Blues hockey tomorrow night late from Vegas. So we do have another doubleheader coming your way tomorrow right here on KSMO. For Ben back at the station, and yours truly, Stan Stevens, I want to thank you for being with us for Tiger basketball as they beat Sullivan tonight, 63-36. Field ball, if you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again next Friday night from home when the Tigers take on the Ava Bears. Until then, have a great weekend and good night from Sullivan.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors: Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flyin' W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger Sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.